Here's what nobody tells you about college in 2025. In a nutshell, our multiple discussions have boiled down to three core reasons why we believe skipping college is actually the right move. First, we believe times are changing faster than most people realize or want to admit. We've had many talks about what's coming around the corner, technology's effect on the economy, drastic job market changes that are still in the very early innings, and a political landscape that's becoming increasingly prevalent in our day to day lives. We believe that life in 10 years will be very different than it is today. The next 10 years will be highly disruptive. Therefore, thinking logically, he wants to get ahead of these changes as much and as fast as possible. Why spend the next 4 years in a classroom learning things that might be obsolete by the time he graduates? Second, we don't believe a majority of universities will change fast enough to adapt to what's coming. Not to be too controversial, but sure, they will adapt one day when there's clarity in market forces, like declining enrollments, that will force them to change. But the process will likely take years. By the time they adjust, the world will have moved on again. My son wants to be ahead of the curve, not catching up to it. Universities are incredible institutions for certain paths: medicine, law, engineering, and research. But for an ambitious kid who wants to build a business, college can be an expensive, slow detour. The third reason is his priorities are for hands on experience, skill development, and real world learning opportunities. Instead of case studies, he'll face actual customers. Instead of group projects, he'll solve actual problems. Instead of grades, he'll face actual consequences. That's a real world MBA, and it's worth more than any degree for someone who wants to be an entrepreneur. In the meantime, he has AI. The AI on his phone can teach him anything he wants to learn. It's personalized, specific to him, instantaneous, comprehensive, and as detailed as he needs it to be. Really? How can you beat that? Look, it's what's best for him, but this decision is certainly not right for everyone. It's a personal choice.